Now, Child Rights International has revealed that there have been 4 reported deaths in senior high schools in the country from February to July 2024. According to the organization, these cases were due to medical negligence on the part of the school management. More details in the following report filed by ChannelOne News' and SHSs Ajibolosu.
There have been numerous reports of students being neglected or mistreated when they report being sick while in school. Some of these incidents have led to deaths, raising concerns about the level of care provided for students, particularly in senior high schools. Addressing a press conference on Thursday, Executive Director of Child Rights International, Bright Appiah, expressed worry about this phenomenon, stating that the number of deaths recorded due to medical negligence in the first half of the year is 4.
For the reported cases, as I've indicated, we have other cases that we have received that we are still validating as to whether indeed is something that we need to consider. But as we speak, we have identified 11 cases of death in our secondary schools. And between February 2024 to July 2024, we have recorded 4 deaths in our secondary school. And I feel that that is too much for within a period of 6 months for us to lose children in secondary schools where due to certain things that can be prevented, conditions that can be prevented. So that is that. And if you look at over the year 2021 up to the stage now, we have recorded almost about 11 cases, the reported cases. So clearly it shows that there's some kind of consistency when it comes to the death of our children in secondary school. That's why we say that they are not really implementing the VEP policies that are there to protect children.
Child Rights International also indicated that its lawyers are currently investigating a case brought to them by a family from Anumabo. The case involves the death of their ward, a final year student at Ghana National College, who died due to medical negligence by the school authorities.
We need to do further investigation to be able to establish that. So we are intentional about not releasing some of the issues that they raise in it. But the most important thing that we want to say is that, yes, it's a case that we'll be pursuing, and we have assured the family, and we want to also assure the public that it's a case that Child Rights International will pursue and see what we can do in respect to the kind of justice that the family want.
Considering the recent incidents of continuous neglect and the lack of attention to the well-being and safety of students in the senior high schools, CRI has highlighted the urgent need for policy and action to safeguard students.
When it comes to the welfare and the well-being of our children, the focus is more on learning. So the system is not deliberate or intentional about providing the welfare for our children. So children tend to depend on their colleagues and some teachers that are close to them to be able to care for their welfare and their well-being. And for me, you cannot run a school environment like that, especially where you have an average population of 1,000 in secondary schools, which we can consider as a community. So we cannot just do that. So there's no any proper systems that deals with issues of welfare and well-being.
Child Rights International is calling on the Ghana Education Service to institute policies to be adhered to by management of senior high schools on how to handle welfare issues of students in their care. Reporting for ChannelOne News, my name is SHSs Ajibolosu.